Hey, what's up guys, it's Kazooie here, and welcome to episode 13 of Skid into Glory, and we're gonna start off by showing you guys a brand new squad, because once again we moved on into a new division, which of course means we're gonna build a complete new squad. So we start off in goal with Leno, a goalkeeper that we already had. He is very solid this year, so we're gonna use him this time around as well. Then the first center back is Matip from Schalke, plays in the Bundesliga, looks pretty decent as well with 80 defending, 74 pace. Alongside him we do have another Schalke player, Felipe Santana, 80 pace, 78 defending and 74 physical, low attacking and medium defensive work rates as well. Then the right back is Mika Richards, who moved to Fiorentina in the Serie A. Looks pretty decent, especially with the 86 physical. Then we move it to the left back. That is actually a silver left back, plays for Lokomotiv, I think, in the Russian league. That is Denisov. Looks very nice actually, especially for a silver left back, 84 pace and decent physical and defending stats. Then the first center defensive mid is another Schalke player there from Germany. His name is Hoger. He looks pretty solid for a non-rare player with 80 physical, 75 defending, which is pretty alright, I guess, and also does have high attacking and high defensive work rates. Then alongside him we do have the final player there from Schalke, Kevin Prince Boateng, who looks really awesome this year, especially with those 4-star skill moves and a 4-star weak foot as well. He has 70 defending, so that was the main reason why I decided to use him as a center defensive mid rather than a cam. I do believe his default position is. Then we move on to the first 5-star skiller of this team. That is Matthias Fernandez, also plays for Fiorentina, and he looks like a really solid player this year too. Isn't really the quickest, so I'm not really too sure if he will work out well on the center attacking mid spot, but we will figure that out later. Then the other center attacking mid, another 5-star skiller, Boussoufa, actually has 80 pace this year, 82 passing as well, and 86 dribbling. He looks like a really nice player too, so hopefully he will be a bit better than last year. Then the striker is Adal Taraptar. He's back at QPR and is a cam actually this year, but I decided to use him as a striker. I've done that many times before, and he's actually really good in that position too. So he's our striker, and alongside him we do have another QPR player there, that is Vargas, with 4-star skill moves and 86 space. So this is basically the squad. As always, if you're interested in the price and all that kind of stuff, then there will be a link in the description down below to a affiliate link, so you can check all that stuff out. So there was only one more thing that we basically had to do, and that's pick up a manager just to get a couple players on 10 chemistry instead of 9 chemistry. So we picked up a manager from Chile with, I think, the Bundesliga Manager League. Then we also picked up a new home kit, which looks really awesome this year, and this from Benfica in the Liga Portuguesa. And then the away kit is from FC Porto, the rival from Benfica. Basically looks also pretty neat, I guess. So those are pretty much the two kits I decided to pick up and use for this season, I guess. So we move on into the first game, but before that we do apply a fitness card tag quickly to Tarat, because he was a 70 fitness only when I picked him up. But anyway, we move on into the first game, and we come up against a Bundesliga squad in the 4-3-3 formation with players from Bayern and Dortmund only, pretty much. So we start off in the second minute there with Vargas. We pass it off to Mati Fernandez, pulls off a couple skill moves, a lovely new elastico chop there to beat one more defender. We do get a shot in on his left foot, but the goalkeeper will save it. Then in the 9th minute he gets on the attack there with Müller, who beats my defender there pretty easily. He crosses it over to Götze, hits the bar, and then from the rebound he does get another header in, but a great save there from our goalkeeper Leno. Then in the 24th minute, once again he crosses it in, this time to Gundogan, and he actually heads it in to make it 1-0 and give him that lead. Then in the 34th minute it is Vargas there on the ball, who cuts in with a Ronaldo chop. We pass it off to Tarat there in the end. We go with a body feint to a scoop turn to almost beat 2 defenders, but then we get blocked off the ball. But then luckily enough we do get it back straight away, and we put it in to make it 1-1 and get ourselves back into the game. Then we move on into the second half. He has the ball there at Müller, and now look at my 2 defenders, they trip over each other. He does get another shot in, but a great save there once again from Leno, our goalkeeper. Then only a few minutes later he intercepts the ball there with Götze, pass it off to Gundogan, pass it off to Lewandowski. He turns around with a fake shot, tries out a shot, and puts it into the top corner to make it 2-1 and give him his lead back. Then in the 66th minute, some lovely stuff there from Boussoufa. I tried to pass it off to Tarat, but then I pressed A2 quickly, so I passed it to Vargas, which didn't really work out well. But then we do get the ball back there with Tarat. We cut in with a couple skill moves there. We do get a shot in, it gets saved, and then from the rebound we pick actually the ball up with Boateng. We pass it off to Hoger, who creates some space with a nice fake shot, and he makes it 2-2 to make it all even yet again. But then in the 81st minute we get hit on the counter, and it is Götze to make it 3-2. But then in the 90th minute we do intercept the ball there with once again a Hoger, our CDM. I tried to cross it over there, but we lost the ball, and then for some reason he decided to pass it to me. We take his kind of goalkeeper out, I guess, or his defender, with a lovely fake shot yet again, and we finish it off there. Lovely stuff from Vargas to make it 3-3. So yeah, that is how the game ended. A lovely goal there in the 90th minute to get us that point that we of course needed. And if you looked at the stats, I guess it was deserved as well. So yeah, we move on into the second game, what also will be the final game of this episode. And we come up against a pretty strong squad, a Liga BBVA side with Benzema and James Rodriguez there up front. And we start off pretty well actually with Taarabt. We pass it off to Vargas, who will pass it back immediately to Taarabt. We take out one defender, so we keep going through, and then he decides to pull my shirt, and as you can see, the referee decided to give him a red card that early in the game in the 22nd minute. So yeah, we picked up a free kick at the edge of the box, but we do hit the bar. Very unlucky. Then in the 41st minute, just before half time, we have the ball there with Boussoufa. We cut in with some nice skill moves, but unfortunately I couldn't get a shot in the very end. So he goes on the counter attack there with Iniesta, some lovely 1-2 passing. Then he keeps going through, passes it off to Pedro. He tries to play a through ball to Benzema, but we do intercept it there with Santana. We head it all the way to Vargas, who takes out one defender with a nice fake shot, and then you can see his goalkeeper coming, so I decided to go with a chip shot, but it just went wide the post. Yet again, a huge chance there, which probably should have been a goal. So yeah, we move on into the second half. It's Vargas there on the ball. We take out one defender with a lovely fake shot. We cross it over to Fernandez, who gets his head onto it, but it was a pretty weak header. And then in the 75th minute, he gets his first chance, I guess, of the game with Benzema, and he actually makes it 1-0. It was a decent goal, but still, it was very frustrating because we had so many chances during this game, but we just couldn't finish it off for some reason. So yeah, in the 80th minute, we do get a chance there with Taarabt, and as you can see, there were a lot of defenders as well, but luckily enough, we actually do put it into the back of the net. I think it just got deflected by his goalkeeper, so yeah, we got pretty lucky there. Then in the 90th minute, we do get another chance with Vargas. Some lovely stuff there, some lovely skill moves. We went for a roulette, and then as you can see, we actually pick up a free kick. So it's Fernandez stepping up for it, but we do hit the wall. So we pick up a corner in the 90th minute, which was basically the final chance that we got in this game. We crossed it over to Felipe Santana. It got cleared off the line, and then from Marion, it is once again Felipe Santana with a lovely volley on his weak foot to put it in and make it to yet again another 90th minute goal, just like in the previous game. And this time we actually got the 3 points, which is absolutely awesome. So yeah, that is how that game ended. That is also how this episode ends, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to leave a like, would be very much appreciated. And if you can hit 1,500 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.